Well, it's another edition of 11 Mile Sessions Live, the second hour, the live performance and interview. I guarantee you, whatever you see or hear, it's not like everything else. And it's for you to decide whether you love it, hate it, like it. Hey, no one cares. Seriously, though. You know what you're here for if you've ever seen the show. I'm Scott Boatwright. I'm just listening and watching, so don't worry about me. So I'd like to introduce you to the band Moaning Dwarf. For the next hour, they're going to be mostly playing music. As you can already see, all kinds of wonderful visuals. It's going to be theater, performance art, music, even everything all rolled into one. So they're definitely going to entertain you no matter what. All right, without further ado, they're going to play 4 tracks. I'll come back afterwards, and then all you got to do is watch and listen. Are you ready, gentlemen?
Yes.
Take it away, and I'll see you after number 4.
Greetings. Be thankful to be entertained. Now, for your listening displeasure, you shall witness the mad psychedelic frenzy that is Moaning Dwarf. There will be mayhem that will have you wanting to drill a hole in your head so you can suck your brain out through it with a twisty straw. Miss it and you'll probably die in a fiery auto accident. Be grateful. It is Moaning Dwarf.
I'm 15, the pulling you, baby.
tolerate you. Yeah, face passion, they say. All he did, back in the state, beating your fucking brains until you fly away, till you can never return again. Tell your problem, remove the problem, gone forever. Don't affect your fucking face.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. Have you been in actual emergency of your local station in conjunction with the relevant federal authorities with a broadcast on following pre-recorded announcements? a little variety. Something new, different. You're tired of eating home every night. You want to change. One of the top psychological problems is the problem of love. Sameness, same team. All want something new, different. 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 I want.
All right. What did everybody think of that? We don't care, but we're asking you anyway. What you've been watching, listening to is Moaning Dwarf. Hopefully you're enjoying it as much as I am. That is part 1, there's part 2, there's part 3. You don't need to know any of that. If somebody would like to come forward and just announce 1, 2, 3, 4, what it's called, you don't have to explain it. If somebody wants to hear or see it again, where can they go? The whole 9 yards. When whoever's ready, take it away.
Well, if they want to hear more, see more, we're on Bandcamp. You can also find us on Instagram at Instagram under moaning_dwarf. And once you go there, you'll find the other places that you can find us.
Okay.
And we heard Satan's haters. Satan's haters. Everybody hates Satan. Can you get a hate Satan? Yeah, all right. Face basher. We all know somebody we want to bash their face in. Somebody. You want to hit somebody in the face. Then we heard a push back part 1 and 2. Yeah, we gave you both parts of that. We normally don't do both parts. I'm lying. We do it every show. Then we heard Nuke Down. We got our Nuke Down. And then we're going to hear 4 more songs.
All right, I'm going to take it away for a second. So make sure you guys are ready for part 2, the next 4. Again, this is 11 Mile Sessions Live. You can see this live as it happens every Thursdays from 7 to 8. As long as I have an artist of any kind, as long as I'm healthy enough to come here, as long as I have just enough brain to pull this off. And if you need that explained, just go back to the 70s and the 80s. Hey, you know how it is, you know. I was telling the gentleman before the performance, think of Sean Penn from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, John Belushi from Animal House.
That was my skull, dude.
Matthew McConaughey from Dazed and Confused. The personal life and the background of Robin Williams, put it all into a blender, times it by 10, make it even more fucked up, and you know Scott Boatwright. Thank you very much. My tip hat is in the back. Just give me pennies, returnables, that's all I ask for. Of course, the musicians won't understand that because they're making millions of dollars off this music and off of everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, we all know how that works.
Oh,
sure.
yeah, we're so paid. We're so paid.
So meanwhile, all 3 of these gentlemen have a house in Beverly Hills, protected from all the elements, even the fires, you know, that come from the forest. They're protected from the landslides, the tornadoes, the hurricanes. Meanwhile, they're in their room playing video games, playing with their joystick. Define that however you want to. And, you know, I have to call them up for favors, and I have to get on a pillow and beg them to come on, play on my show, right? Okay. Right. So
you're on the list.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm the one that, well, we won't even talk about that because everybody will stop watching and listening. They really know. Yeah, well, how would you define that? No right or wrong answer. In fact, only wrong answers, whatever you want to say.
It's like psychedelic rock.
Psychedelic alien.
Psychodelic.
Psycho.
Yes.
Psychotic.
Yes.
Funky, noisy, alien.
Psychodelic.
Alien.
Trademark.
And if you have any more questions, see me and listen to me for 2 minutes or 2 days. I'll explain the rest to you because that's me. Anyway. All right, so I think I've talked enough. I think they've talked enough. So we're ready for part 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
We're gonna kick it off. If you believe in demons.
All right, I'll be back after that.
the rest of the boys, we chipped in and got you this gift. Conchita! It's a sweater! It's a sweater!
We got you a sweater.
All right. In case you want to be reminded, this is 11 Mile Sessions Live. If you're watching it right now, it is actually live as it happens. It is live TV. The hour belongs to Moaning Dwarf. I'm just Scott Boatwright. But anyway, what you heard were 4 tracks, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We got 4 more to go, but not yet. We're going to talk a little bit more, no matter how it works. And we're going to end just as planned, a couple minutes after 8, give or take, after 8, but nobody cares. Let's see. Let's talk about a couple things, and it's very simple. By the way, on the bass, I really like your choice of the color of your nails, your hand nails. So, very impressive. A very nice color. It glows in the dark. It fits with everything else. I really compliment you on your fashion sense. All right. And stickers, cool. What brand is that bass?
This is a Basenstein 5000.
Basenstein.
Basenstein 5000. I built it myself. It's super duper hot rod deluxe.
Okay.
It started out as a Wish bass.
Okay.
The Wish catalog, the Wish Temu.
Ah.
Before Temu, everything was Wish.
Temu. I hear you can get all the wonderful guitars for a very low price.
Yeah,
shipped to you
yeah.
overnight.
They're
perfect as you order it, right?
Oh yeah, they're beautiful. If you want to file the frets, put in new heads, put in new pickups, you know. But then you could throw them off the stage because they only cost you, a few bucks. All the parts can come off and go on another one.
So that's how you do the Pete Townsend thing.
Yeah. See, there's damage on this one already down
At
there.
a tiny fraction of the cost.
At a tiny fraction of the cost. You too can be the Who.
So after this performance, you'll literally throw it out the door,
I'll just
run
scrap
over it
do
in
a
the
new one.
parking lot, go to your next gig, and you'll have one of those,
Waiting for me.
All right. So can you do the windmill for 2 seconds for me?
Do a Pete Townsend?
Yeah. All right. Oops.
Oh, I lost my pick now.
That's okay. We have groupies to pick up that thing for you, but you can go ahead and pick it up anyway. Oh, while you're down there.
Yeah,
no, never mind.
I can't do Pete Townsend windmills, and I can't do Angus Young headbangs dance around. No, that's not going to happen at my age.
No. But you can do everything else, including things we can't talk about, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, all those parts still work. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So who's the Roger Daltrey? Oh, wait a minute. He's sitting there watching you and judging you and all that stuff. Never mind. On guitar, what brand is that?
Pawn Shop Special.
Pawn Shop Special. I heard of that. That's, up there with Gibson and Fender, Les Paul, Stratocaster.
Slightly below.
And for almost the same cost, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what you need to do is talk to Max after the performance and get with his source, Temu, and he'll hook you up. Everything you need.
Nice.
All right. And
Temu.
he doesn't even have to answer, but how about that wonderful Pearl drum kit? Are you glad that we offered you that $25,000 drum kit to play today?
I'm
It's a Pearl.
glad that I didn't have to bring mine.
Oh, come on. I told you could. He insisted that he didn't want it. He wanted to play the $25,000 Pearl drum
Well,
kit.
I didn't know it was a pearl.
Oh, well, there's your first mistake. That's okay.
It
We'll
is my
forgive
first
you.
mistake.
That's okay. We'll forgive you. Next time, just offer me. Well, I don't want to say what you can offer me because everybody will be offended. So that's okay. All righty. So, moving on. Again, wonderful instruments, wonderful fashion sense, and that super expensive, elaborate lighting, props, all the equipment. Boy,
Can't
we
get that on
spent
Temu.
a month preparing for this, didn't we?
Can't get that on Temu.
Yeah, no, but nobody appreciates us. And you can appreciate, wait a minute, I can't say it because it'll offend everybody. Okay. Anyway, all right, let's see. All right, we're almost ready. We're going to do part 3, 9, 10, 11, and 12. This is Moaning Dwarf live performance and interview. One more time. Oh, did you announce the second 4? Do that. Rick?
Last set we heard If You Believe in Demons, Robot Reflector, Binary Deceptor, The Thought Police, and we wrapped it all up with the Ballad of El Guapo and Jefe.
All right. So you want to look up all those songs, lyrics, subjects, Google it, whatever floats your boat to.
Everything's out there except for Nuke Down and El Guapo and Hefe. We're still working on. Those are new ones we're working on.
But don't worry about it. There'll be a new app coming soon in a month where you can go to for that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Totally understood.
And this one's gonna be Vomit Blues.
All right.
So it's like when you got the blues from vomiting too much, like hyperemesis or something.
And if you need any explanation, see me, listen to me after the performance.
It's about
Okay.
hyperemesis.
Let's see. So 4 more. This is going to take us to a couple minutes after 8. Are we in agreement, gentlemen?
I think
Okay. So I am actually going to sign off. I thank you for listening. I thank you for watching. Pay attention for the next 20-something minutes till a little bit after 8. I am Scope. There. There's my Dazed and Confused days. I am Scott Boatwright, host of 11 Mile Sessions Live, and I won't talk anymore. They will finish off the set, and when it's over, and I'll go back to, well, I can't tell you what I'm going to go back to, but if you want to know more, all you got to do is ask. Anyway, one more time, once again, enjoy Moaning Dwarf, and I'll see you next week. 11 Mile Sessions Live. And afterwards, one more thing. You can stream it anywhere you want. By the time you go to bed later on, no matter what you're doing, 11 at midnight, and I don't want to ask what you're doing, doesn't matter. You can go to Apple, you can go to Pandora, Spotify. Obviously, if those are listening only, that's what you'll get. If you want to go on 11 Mile Sessions Live, again, 11 o'clock. If you have Fire, Roku, Internet, you can watch it on demand for as long as Alan and I exist and we're alive and healthy. If you want to come back 6 months later, if you know the date these 3 folks played, then you can watch it then. Family and friends, if they miss it now, if they're from Ohio, if they're from South Korea, if they're from South America, if they're from the Philippines, if they're from Australia, hey, if you tell them and they want to check it out, they can do it. And never mind, I'm just Scott Boatwright, okay? So once again, Moaning Dwarf, take it away, and I'll see you next week. And I'll go back. I'll go and clean up the mess and pick up all the returnables, put away all the beer bottles, snort what little is in the bathroom, to get my little fix so I can stay focused for the rest of the night. And, well, again, I can't tell you the rest. So anyway, once again, Moaning Dwarf. See you next time. Take it away, folks.
No
see children who are tortured and retarded. I see despair and rage and fear. I see grotesque shapes.
Restless through waking night, salvation and got to be something more. I feel no union with good and bad and contemporary horse. I'm not thinking, I'm not feeling, I'm not here with you. Don't you dare let monsters to turn me out for your fear. Unity, community, love, and for my dealership craft. The deal's weighted by the colored masses who need a big fucking slap. For the right money, for the proper thread, you throw your friends to the tiger. You're all cowards, you're all craven, and I will take you no longer. The enemy's full of sheep like masses to keep all compliance in check. It's what you see, so it's what you believe. The meme that makes you a threat. It's all it's real. It's all you know. You don't see it unfold. But the destruction of your life has already been foretold.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Inferior complex, they really need futures soon. They're fucking in danger.
gaping void inside, your meaningless life hollow, without more moaning dwarf. The only cure, go to our Bandcamp at moaningdwarf.bandcamp.com to spend the last of all your money on our wealth of merchandise. Join our inner circle today for just $5 meager per month. And don't forget, it will be your pleasure to like and follow us on Instagram at moaning_dwarf.
Hey, I found you guys! I finally found you! You have been stealing my likeness, and I am not happy about this. See this mask? This mask? This is me. This is me. This is not me. I have an affidavit. I have an affidavit for you to sign.
We don't know
You
this
must
asshole.
sign here. Here. Look. 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 Security! Here. Yes. Yes. No. Wait.